Hello, today I just thought I'd share with you just a few things that I picked up from the op shop or thrift store recently, not in 1 week, just over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't really got much lately, but I have got a few things, so I'll share those anyway. But before I start, I'd just like to say a thank you to the lovely Pam. And Pam is Honeybee Crafting on YouTube, and Pam sent me a beautiful little gift, totally unexpected. Look at these beautiful doilies she sent for me. Aren't they just lovely? And that's just a thank you gift for supporting her and her channel. And if you haven't heard of Pam, I will put a link in the description box below to her channel. Please go pay her a visit. I'm sure she'd love to have you say hello to her. And that's a beautiful card she sent for me also. So thank you for that, Pam. That was really sweet of you. The first thing I got was I bought a curtain, but I've already started taking it apart. And it was ever so pretty. It's just a nylon curtain, but it had all these beautiful butterflies all over it. It was just a white curtain. They did have stitching, like, you know, the trailing path of the butterfly. And they're like, there's purple, there's a pretty blue, there's pink. There's another blue, and I've actually lightly tea stained these already, because I washed the curtain, but I tea stained these once I'd cut them out. There's a small, like, beigey yellowy colour, and there's also this one here. So I'm quite sure that's all the different butterflies. There's quite a lot of the pink one. That must have been the main colour of the curtain. I did leave, I think I did, yeah I did leave a couple with just to see the difference. That's the curtain before I tea dyed it. I'd left a couple because I'm going to send those to somebody. Oh no, these are the ones, these, because I've already cut those out. Those ones are white ones that I'll probably send to somebody else. And these ones I've already sort of cut around the edge, but they're not tea stained because everybody likes different things. So that was the first thing. And then of course I cut all the curtain up. It had holes all over it by that time. And so I decided to start making lots and lots of little flower bits out of it. They're not completed flowers, they're just, you know, bits that I can, and they're lightly tacked together, but, you know, easy enough to take apart and pop some lace and things like that in them, ready to go. So I've made all that from the curtain as well. So that was something. Oh, and just a couple. I'm not too sure I like how those have turned out, though. The fabric's a little bit stiff for that. So that was something I made. And I do still have the tab top of the curtain, you know, with all the tabs across. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that either. So I went to the op shop and found a few things. The first thing I found was some of these. These are candle rings. And I got about, I think, 4 or 5 of those. But see, they're slightly discoloured. Let me open it for you. They're slightly discoloured. Which gives them, the flowers, kind of a nice vintagey look. And all these open up like that if you want them to, but you can just cut those off and pop them into your projects as you wish. But they're not two-dimensional, the flowers, see? So I got those because I thought they could come in handy. I also got a bag of these big clips, which are always very, very useful, and they were really cheap, so I got those as well. And then I got a bag of bits and pieces. I haven't opened them all, so we'll open them together. First one is this. Oh, that's unusual, isn't it? Oh, wow. It's like got a velvet green piece along the top. There's quite a lot of that as well. I think 81 centimeters. It's just quite thick. Because once the cooler weather gets here, I may kind of make a few boho things in the dark colors again. And I thought that might be useful to use because I like the colours in that. I also got a bag of Velcro. That was $1.50, but there's a couple of black ones there, and there's a small strip pieces, but the rest are all the Velcro dots. So that's really good because that's quite cheap to buy that sort of thing. So I got those. I got some ribbon, and this is lovely. I will open these because I want to put them all together. This is how much? Oh, over 2 meters of a brown velvet, which is really nice. There's a red velvet as well. And there's oh, I like this one too. Look how pretty that is. They seal the top of these bags so you can't reuse them. That one's not too bad because they've done it in a straight line, but half the time they go over the top of this, and so you can't reuse the bags, which is a shame, isn't it? Okay, this one's really nice, and there's a meter of this one. It's really pretty. It actually looks brighter on the screen. It's quite muted, so I'll be able to keep that bag. That was only 50 cents. So I think, is there another velvet? No. But there is this beautiful sequin. It's a stretchy. I didn't realize it was a thick sequin trim because when it was in the bag it kind of looked like that. But it doesn't matter, and it's stretchy, so I'm sure that will come in useful for something pretty. There's also this little trim. Isn't this cute? Look at that. The little flowers on it. That's really sweet. You can either use it as a trim or just unstitch it. There's only a couple of stitches on the back there, and use them individually because they're really sweet. So that's nice. And then there was this one. And this is always good to find. A brown beaded trim. So that can go with the darker things as well. And there was also a piece of red Chinese braid and some red bias binding. I grabbed that because I have a lampshade I want to recover, and I may need a little bit of bias binding for it. I also have this beautiful olive green rickrack. Isn't that lovely? That's really nice. So I got that. Oh, and look, they have this as well. I haven't even looked at this. See, that one. That's it. They've sealed it so close that I don't know whether it can be salvaged or not. I understand they don't want people opening them in the store, but it's nice if you can reuse the bag. What is this? Oh, okay. So it's your little coin trim. It's good if I'm doing a boho type of thing. It would be nice also, like putting some of those stains what are they called? These. And making them a little bit darker. That would probably be a nice idea as well. So I have that. Then I grabbed these. And these are there we go. Oh, can you see the camera? I don't know what you're looking at. They're card holders. You put your card in there. See, like that, in there. I thought I could decorate the front of those. They might be nice. They might be nice and do something with those. So I got a couple of those. Oh, and there were these as well. That's a big bag for just a couple of things, but you can probably see what they are. I hope you can hear me all right. My hearing's a little bit iffy today, so everything's echoing in my head. Oh, okay, we have like a giant hook and eye. We have a giant press stud, is it? Like that. And then a couple more press studs as well. That's different. Is that's like a snap, is it? How does that one? I don't know how that one works. I have to look up that one. That's just another press stud, that one as well. And then I also got some red velvet, and I didn't have to pay anything for this because it's only a small piece, but I thought that will come in handy. And it looks a little bit pink in the viewfinder, but it's not pink. It's actually it's a real deep kind of red. It's very nice red. And then lastly I got this, which is another card holder. It's really, really heavy though. Isn't it lovely? Just to sit on my desk and put little bits in. I like that a lot. It's really heavy. So I think that was all that I had to show you. If I get anything else, I'll add it to this video. So anyway, take care. Bye. Oh, and before, I think that was all I wanted to show you. I did want to mention a couple of things. So I've started up my blog again. Because I've been doing some paper crafts and things like that, I thought that might be a good idea. I always used to enjoy having a blog and sort of neglected it, you could say, over a couple of years, but I've started my blog up again. And I've also got a Facebook like page now for my cottage crafts, because I thought it would be a good idea to share more on Facebook, but I don't like doing it like under my name, so I feel more comfortable doing it under my cottage crafts. So I'll put links to both of those in the description box below, just in case anybody is interested. Okay, so I bought a couple of things online, and the first things I bought were from Melinda and from Alexis and Melinda Art Space on Zibbet. And I did buy these a while ago now, but I wanted to show you. I bought a set, I think it's 10 takeaway food things. I bought the paste slips as well. And I also purchased some of the napkins she had, and I thought this was good because I didn't have these particular napkins, but look at the beautiful butterflies on there. So I got the butterflies, and then I got these butterflies as well. And then I got these lovely spirally kind of, they come in the gold and they come in the silver as well. And then there's also that one there. It's got a reindeer on it. But so I got those from that particular online store. And she also sent some little tickets as a thank you in the coral colour and the yellow, so thank you for that. And that's scrapbookingcraft.com.au. I'll put a link to that in the description box below. And the second thing I got was, this is just recently, Wendy Designs for Auntie Vera's Scrap and Craft. That's Wendy Mason, and she was showing some things, so I took a look the other day and I bought a couple of things, and this was a free thank you gift that I received, which is quite a substantial thank you gift, isn't it? So that's the store there, and that's Auntie Vera's Scrap and Craft. Isn't that pretty? Vera Havel. So there's 3 washi tapes. We have a camouflage one. Oh my goodness, that's 3 skinny ones. Oh wow, oh gosh, let me get my other glasses on, I can barely see it. Oh, look at that, it's got like all the months of the year there, and then it's got all the days, and then it's got the hours up to actually, no, the days, it goes past 25. So you've got the days of the month, then the actual days, and then the months. Oh, I like that one. That's really good. And it's in really pretty pastel colours. And then we've got this one, which is Santa Mail. So a great Christmas one. Thank you for that. And look, a pen. I like pens. Let me see. Pretty sure it does work. Yes, works fine. Oh, it feels good too. Thank you so much. Look at the wiggly little thing on that. Okay, so that was from Auntie Vera's Scrap and Craft, and what I purchased, and some of the things were on sale, but what I wanted to get was this Dimensional Magic. I've never tried it before. I would normally use glossy accents, but I've noticed mine's going a yellowy colour in the bottle. Mind you, I've had it a long time. So Wendy was saying how good this particular product was, so I thought I would give it a go, and it was a good price. So I got that, and while I was there and paying for shipping, I thought I'd get another couple of things. So I got the, and I have opened these, I got the Wink of Stella, and this is in the gold, and then that is in the clear, which I've been looking for such a long time, and it's always sold out. So I got that one, and then I also got it in the silver, and I have tested them and they do work, so it's good too. And I also got the Ranger Archival ink in Shadow Grey. I have wanted it grey ink for a long time now, so, and I've given that a bit of a test too, and that works well. And then, because it was my very first order, I got 20% off, so it was a really good deal for what I got. So just to let you know, in case you didn't know about those 2 online stores, there you go, there's a couple from Australia. Bye.